Hey guys, it's Spaces and we are back with more Tengoku struggle, continuing Sharku's route. I think we're in chapter 3. You know, I forget these things even though I just did it. Anyway, we're running away from him because, like, oh my god! He was like, you want to sleep with me, don't you? And he's kind of fucking right. Anyway. Like, she just ran down those stairs and is winded. Probably would be too. I ran to the bottom of the stone steps and nervously looked behind me. Good. He's not coming after me. I felt relieved, but also lonely. Is there something wrong with my face? Well, the others didn't say anything about me this morning. Sensei Nona was acting normal yesterday, too. I took out my compact mirror to look at my face. There isn't anything wrong, I think. Yearning for love? Look on my face. Talk like I'm starved for love. I peered into the mirror once again. All I saw was my face. My awkward, embarrassed face. That's normal. It looks normal. They're probably just... No, I'm sure they're teasing me. They're the only two saying stuff like that. The next time anyone says something like that, I just ignore it, okay? Did you finish your food? What the hell's wrong with you? You turn bright red and run away and then just pop back in all of a sudden? I'm sorry for acting weird. I'm feeling okay now. Which means you want to sleep with me now. How about we set a time limit for that? Why? I believe we can build our trust with each other without resorting to your suggestions, Sharaku. That said, first let's keep trying to do it my way. I'm sure you understand already, but only about half your strength has been revealed. And even if you were at 100%, we're still not sure if you'd be able to beat him. I want you to win no matter what. I love it when he looks like, when his sprite is look like this, like kind of like peeking through his hair at us, all kind of like sulky but sultry at the same time. Adorable. My favorite sprite of his. Okay, okay. I thought I just accidentally clicked to skip, but anyway. And, well, if we do it my way and no change happens, I will consider your proposal, Sharaku. Oh, sounds like you're coming around a bit. We will absolutely follow through with his suggestion, but we're going to be in love with him at that point, so it's going to be fine. Will you go with my suggestion for now? Let's leave it up to these dice. They listen to you. Even you sleep with me. Considering Sharku's personality, I'm sure he'll just keep teasing me if I decline. Whatever the case, I have to get that soul preservation certificate. I absolutely can't disappear for Oshichi's sake. Very well, I accept your terms. Could you imagine going to your friend and be like, I just want you to know I had sex with him just so that I could get my bond with him to be higher so I could get a soul preservation certificate so I wouldn't disappear for you. I did it all for you. Honestly, most people would be like, no, don't put that on me. But Oshichi'd be like, I'm so happy you had sex with someone. She would probably be like swooning, you're in love and gonna get married now, right? So she'd appreciate it at least. But it's very awkward conversation to have with someone. Oh, good girl. Here we go then. Yay! Yes, I win! You screwed that one up. But he wants to have sex with me, so that's kind of nice, I guess. I mean, you want to be like, yeah, you're into me, yeah, but it's really like, or are you just a whore who'll sleep with anyone, and I'm just here and I'm good enough? I'm not really sure if I should feel sexy or just really bad about myself. Don't really know. Know what I mean? Like, somebody being like, yeah, I mean, I'll have sex with you. Isn't it not exactly the compliment you think it is sometimes? So, man. A man doesn't take back his word, right? Now you have to do what I say.
What are you gonna make me do?
Have sex with me. I'm sorry. She wouldn't do that, but that'd be the best fucking game to play with this man. Just to be like, okay, fine. And then he loses. He's like, damn it. And you're like, you have to do what I say. Yeah? We're gonna go have sex. And just because, like, that's what he wanted the whole time. But it'd just be fun to fuck with him a little bit, you know? Oh, it'd be good. Let's see. For starters, tell me about yourself. You don't have to talk about anything you don't want to. I'm not trying to pry. We should probably start trying to know a little more about each other, right?
If that's what you want, shouldn't you make the first offering to this cause and say something about yourself?
Well, I don't mind. But you know I'm a transient, so I don't have anything particularly interesting to share about myself.
And then, can I ask a few questions? You don't have to answer anything you don't want to.
Go ahead.
What do you like to eat?
I'm glad it's a normal question. For now. I think I like sweet mochi.
Why the hesitant disclaimer?
When I woke up in Enma Palace, I had no memories. I didn't even know my name. That might have been a good thing, though, because I had nothing. I just accepted everything for what it was. But I did feel afraid. Still don't know what I'm afraid of, either. Father gave me sweet mochi as a gift once. It was so good. Father watched me eat it and was very kind to me. I just thought, I wouldn't mind being this person's daughter.
What? That's so dumb! You're such a cheap girl getting won over by one piece of sweet mochi.
It's fine. It was just that good. You'd be like, well, maybe you should have given me sweet mochi and I might have had sex with you. You're just mad you didn't think of it.
I'll buy you 2 pieces of sweet mochi so you can sleep with me.
He went there. Okay. Continuing with my story, I was happy, of course, but that taste somehow felt nostalgic, too. So I've come to understand that it might have been a favorite of mine when I was alive.
I see. So you woke up in Enma Palace, but why become a Hell Guardian? Did Takamura coax you into it?
You know, it's more like what Goemon had assumed a while ago. Father adopted me, and I wanted to return the favor. What better way to do that than to become a Hell Guardian, right? There was no data about my life, so I couldn't be given a sentence, and since I was a transient, I should have just disappeared. But for some reason, I was still here. Hell Guardian school seemed interesting, and everyone's done a lot to help me. I didn't know anything about anything, but I learned how to live in hell. Now I get to be here on this mission and I enjoy the work I'm doing. I can read today. No, I can't. I feel like it really fits me.
Even though you were almost assaulted by me.
Well, I just let my guard down a bit.
Okay, what are your favorite kind of panties? I got shocked before I could check the other day.
I won't back down from this. Besides, I only have things with simple designs. I feel like a freeloader living in Enma Palace, so I never wanted to spend much money. Anything with a nice design to it. What about you, Sharaku?
Any color works for me, really. Hey, why don't I give you something I think you'd look good in?
I don't need anything bought with money earned from that scam water. Also, I'm sorry though. I don't want you buying anything for me that you use scam water money on. He wants to buy you underwear. Maybe think about that. Like, it's not about the money that where he got his money. It's the fact that he's gonna bring you a sexy lacy thong. Okay? You might think I look good in it, but nobody wants that jammed up their butt crack, okay? Scam?
Oh, that. It's at least a tiny bit real. I got that water from the onsen after all.
From there? And you're charging 2,000 yen!
You know, I love the Mitsuse River story. Oh, you look surprised. Do you like it too?
It's ridiculous. I've never even heard of it. Well, I mean, I feel like I've never even heard of it because it's not the, like, the Mitsuse River is not the one we're talking. We're talking about the other one in hell, and I can't remember the name of it right now. That's the one that you want your lover to carry you across their back on whatever, you know? So I feel like it's like I've never even heard of it, but maybe she's blushing because she wants to be. It's ridiculous, but I feel like I've never heard of it. And then he explains it. No, it's ridiculous. Okay, I just don't remember the story, so that's me being like, I don't remember this. It's ridiculous.
Don't try and lie through your red face.
Because, like, is it supposed to be the same one? But that wasn't. Anyway. Yeah, okay, so it is, but that's what they were saying. Okay, so maybe the real story is the Mitsuse River, but everyone's now being like the Sanzu River, that's what it is. Being like, oh, I want that story to take place, because they always talk about it in reference to the Sanzu River. You know what I mean? So when he said that, I was like, are we talking about the same story? We're talking about the same story, but we have different rivers now. Is that a typo, or is it like the original story was the Mitsuse River, and then we just attribute it like, now the women in hell are like, oh, we'll use the Sanzu River though, because we got this, and let's have that, like, you know what I mean? Anyway.
A story about a woman being carried on the back of a first man across the Mitsuse River. It's pretty hot, don't you think?
My mom was talking about it too when I saw him at the Sanzu River. I thought it was a story popular only among women, but men seem to know about it too.
I've never met a woman I'd do that for.
Sharaku? I wonder what emotion he was feeling. It was almost like self-admonishment, self-hatred, something very dark.
Well, no woman would be dumb enough to stay with a man who killed 13 women anyway.
Oh, interesting. He killed Okay, so like, all right, we knew we got murder and perverse acts. Are you what were you doing? I don't know if I need to know. I feel like I have to know, but I'm not sure I really want to know. I want to know, but I also don't want to know, but I want to know, but not. I feel like I have to know because my mind's going to create horrible, horrible things, and it's going to be like, oh, that's so tame compared to where I went. Jesus. I've watched a lot of Criminal Minds, is all I'm saying, you know?
Your face.
I'm sorry. I should have been used to hearing stories like this, but for some reason it just felt so wrong.
You've looked through our indictments, right? Where did you want to hear about it in detail? About how I killed those women.
You know what would be kind of interesting, though? Like, murder isn't justified no matter why, right? So, like, Okuni, and I'm wondering if that is also, too, another reason why you do that. You do Yona's route first, and then, because, like, Okuni's almost like a premonition of, like, foreshadowing? That's what it is? Like, Shotoku being like, did you kill the women who used and abused you? Because, like, you know, if the roles were reversed and it was a woman being like, these men used and abused me, be like, go girl, kill him! We were saying that for Okuni the whole time, like, go girl, high five! I'll help you stab those motherfuckers! Slice them and dice them, girlfriend! So, like, why is it wrong if Shotoku's like, they used and abused me, so I sliced and diced them, and we're like, awful! We're like, no, high five, boy. Stand up for yourself. I mean, quintessentially, it's because men are typically stronger than women, so, you know. Yeah, but it doesn't mean that you're not, like, depending on the role you're in and the lifestyle, like, you might not have that ability to stand up for yourself, you know? So, and then you get vengeance by stabbing people. Interesting. I don't know, I'm curious. I'm just throwing ideas out there, because, like, if you want to talk about it, I'll listen. Because I feel like he's just like, yeah, killed women, I hate women, instead of being like, they hurt me and I got really mad and killed them. Like, he doesn't want to, like, the softy inside. I feel like it's something more like that, like, it's not just like, yeah, like, slicing up ladies, because he's a psychopath. It's more like, I did it out of vengeance because those bitches hurt me. And again, not in the typical incel of like, they rejected me, so I stabbed her. No one rejects me. It's not that. You know what I mean? It would be like a, physical, sexual, emotional, mental abuse kind of situation where then he got vengeance on them, which totally would work. But of course, you're not gonna say that out loud. You know what I mean? His man pride wouldn't let him admit that. You know what I mean? So we'd have to delve in, and then we're gonna crack that seal open, and then he's gonna, become a messy little puddle of goo. I sensed he was taken aback by my reply. Did you mean to scare me? Who do you think I am? I'm King Emma's daughter and the top graduate of the Hell Guardian School. Don't belittle me with such a mellow indictment.
Man, you really don't back down. And you was shaking in my arms when I pushed it back against your door just yesterday.
Don't word it so perversely. To be honest, I was afraid. I didn't know if it was okay to explore the past within him.
I knew trying to scare you isn't gonna work, so let's get back to the Mitsuse River. So, well, with all that said, I decided to cheer on the romances of the humans with that stuff, calling it the Enchanted Water of Romance.
You're gonna get complaints from the girls whose love didn't come true.
Wow, you really are serious. The buyers know it might not work. It'd be way more messed up if I sold water that could actually control someone else's feelings. I'm selling them for a reason. If people can get close to each other because of that water, they might actually fall in love, right?
You know, that logic ain't bad. I gave it to them and be like, oh, you have to sip the water together, and then they'll start talking, and the water's not gonna work, but it's a tool to open up a dialogue. It's a crutch, basically. That's not bad. Not bad figuring out that people sometimes are really stupid and don't think that, they should just communicate, and so you're like, I'm gonna do this little thing, and that's gonna get them to do the whole communicating thing that they could have done for free without paying 2,000 yen for water that we have all had our butts in. By the way, onsen water. He got it out of the onsen. Everybody has been naked. Okay, we have not been. Okay, we've not been naked in there, but everybody has been naked in that. Hell, even though I've got a bathing suit on, still, it's a bathing suit. It's a piece of fabric between me and the water. So, we basically all had our asses in this water and our dirty fucking toes. Okay? And there was a cat. A cat in the water. And then you bottled this up and you gave it I don't think there's a filtration. Is there a filtration system in this onsen? I mean, it's magical, but I'm just saying. Gross. Kikanosuke constantly falls asleep and turns into dog mode in there. There is animal butt in there. It's gross, is what I'm saying. You put it in a jar and then you sold it and told them to go drink it? That is so gross. That's gamer girl bathwater right there. That is nasty. Gross. When you think about it that way, it gets nasty, doesn't it? Oh, good lord. Oh, that's worse than a scam. That is awful. There's some FDA regulations against this shit, I think. Does Japan have a Food and Drug Administration? Do they have, what government agency deals with this? We need to call them. Please, somebody call the Ghostbusters. I don't know. Somebody, priest to exorcise that thing. I don't know. Get, gross. Jesus. Now you can't stop thinking about these poor people. Oh my god, hi, Tim, you want to share this water? And he's like, why does it taste like feet? Oh my god. But, okay. But aside from how disgusting that is, but, he's just facilitating communication, and, it's not that really bad, and see, he's a little squishy on the inside. Her face is like, you sold them water that our asses have been in. You sold them ass water. I was about to be convinced it's fine, but he charges 2,000 yen while it costs him nothing?
Hey, how about I give you a bottle? I'll add a special something to it.
I don't want your special something, considering the fact... Oh, gross. Nope. All the things that have been in that water, your balls have already been in the water, sir. I don't need anything. Thank you. Please, no. I don't need any.
Even though you admire the men of the Mitsuse.
I don't admire them.
Fine then. Turn down a stranger's kindness. Okay, we opened up to each other. Why don't we go scout for information now? Or do I need your permission to do that, Lord Hellguardian?
His cynicism never lets up. All right, let's go. No more selling butt water. Jodo, of course I have it. Everyone's on it. Not sure about those microtransactions, though. Only losers pay for microtransactions and apps. Hey! Hey! Feel called out! He didn't say that, but that's what he's thinking. I have money! Take it! Take it so I can look at hot 2D boys. Or in certain cases, 3D ones. Whatever. I'm on it. It's so popular. I want to get to heaven, but I also want to meet King Enma. Who doesn't? He's kind of a daddy. He's our daddy. And we call him daddy, and that's weird. But it could be weirder. And the game didn't quite get that weird. Slightly disappointing. I'm a fan of Ichise, so I downloaded it. I'm so happy she returned Ichise back to normal. That app gives coupons for the nail salon I go to. I've got to be on it. App? There's no way anyone really believes in something like that. It's all some kind of trick, right? The only smart fucking person. You know, he's just so fucking cynical. He works in a goddamn office. He's a salaryman, so he's like, I hate my life. He's like, I don't have time for apps. I work, I sleep, I poop, and then I go back to work. I downloaded it. I boot it up every day. I love the occult so much. Going to heaven is a nice thought, too.
All these people are insane.
Yeah. It sounds like it'll keep spreading. We have to find out more about it.
Well, I downloaded it to see for myself, but all the Buddha stuff on there is boring.
Nothing's changed on my app either. I wonder if there really isn't any scheming with this. I feel so tired today for some reason, even though nothing particular happened. You had to deal with Sharaku. That's mentally exhausting. Because of how Sharaku keeps talking to me. There you go. The way he tries to tease me is the worst.
About how I killed those women.
There are droves of serial killers in hell, so something like that shouldn't be scary. The thing is you don't know his reasoning. All you know is that the fact that he killed these people. That's it. You don't know why. The past is so tricky. I should get some water and rest. Not onsen water, please. I'm sure it filters and like whatever, but you don't know when he took the water, okay? And like to be fair, like think of it like an actual hot tub. People don't like drain the hot tub and fill the hot tub and drain the hot tub and fill the hot tub. Like, yeah, it's so hot, I guess technically, like, is it killing all the bacteria in it? And then you put chemicals and shit in it and this is magic water. But still, okay, you can go through all that logic with me. But it's so hot and it would kill all the bacteria and then there's chemicals in it and blah, 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 blah. But you go get a spoonful and you just drink some of it. You wouldn't either. That's still nasty. You're like, fuck that shit. Gross. Just saying. Huh. Oh, he looks so ridiculously fucking beautiful in this CG. Look at his beautiful fucking face. And I love that he is just brushing Kikanosuke. That is fucking hilarious. Like, so technically, it's a Sharaku CG, but it's also a Kikanosuke CG. Look, Kikanosuke's little wolfie form is blushing. That's so funny. Kikanosuke, is he not feeling good?
I know, he just stayed in the onsen for too long.
I'm okay. In his wolf form, Kikanosuke wagged his tail wide, back and forth.
Kiku, you get dizzy so quickly during baths because you can't handle the heat. Stop staying in for so long. Becoming a bother for me.
Look at his Goddamn fate. Look at God, why stop being so pretty. Even though he complained, Sharako gently brushed Kikanosuke's back.
Yeah, sorry. The onsen just feels great, so I just end up staying in.
He looks like he's having fun. Kikanosuke seems like he's enjoying this.
There's so much of your hair everywhere. I feel like you're gonna go bald. It's my shedding season right now.
Could his act of washing Tama the other day not have been to manipulate him? It was really out of his own kindness. Maybe he just likes petting furry animals and like washing a cat's back and brushing a dog, even though he's like, yeah, I hate this. He's like, I actually love it. And he's like, I actually want to wash your hair because I like touching, like, he likes petting the fur on the animals and he wants to stroke your hair, and it's not like to manipulate you, it's just I like playing with hair. You know what I'm saying? Those hands killed women. Those hands he used while he enjoyed washing Tama and while gently brushing Kikanosuke's fur.
This feels great. You get exhausted real quick. You should dump in way more lukewarm water.
They're talking about this again. Kikanosuke wags his tail again. It seems so fluffy, smooth. I felt myself getting fidgety as I watched Kikanosuke enjoying his brushing. Hey, I want to try brushing him too.
What?
There was a tint of anxiety in the wolf's eyes. You don't have to be so scared. I won't be rough, I promise. I do brush Tama too, you know.
Yeah, well, just be gentle.
Kikanosuke tucks his chin, granting me permission.
Here's your brush.
I grasped the brush and put it against the fur.
Oh, it's so soft. It's some nice fur, huh?
I slowly, gently start moving the brush. Did it hurt, Kikanosuke?
It feels nice.
I love the fact that Sharako and I are bonding over brushing one of our other boyfriends. This is fucking ridiculous. This game is ridiculous. Kikanosuke nods, waving his tail around. I fucking love it. Oh, good. You seem fine.
And I thought you were a cat person.
I like all kinds of animals. Cats too. I've taken care of the animals that father keeps in Enma Palace, so I'm used to them.
You did mention that. Feels so nice. Getting sleepy.
Kikanosuke yawns widely. I love the fact that that's like in his head, like he's not we can't tell he's saying that, but they're like translating dog motions for us. Like, I love it. Kikanosuke, you want to go to sleep?
Hey, I hate carrying you upstairs. Get up. Good night.
Right as Kikanosuke shut his eyelids. You guys look like you're having fun. Kikanosuke's body went stiff at Yona's voice. Hey, Kikanosuke. I wanted to ask you something.
This is kind of scary. What?
I want to touch a wolf's paw pads. Wants to play with the toe beans. It's so fucking adorable. He's like, beep, beep, beep. This game is like, there's so many heavy tones to it, but it's so unserious at the same fucking time. Like, we're gonna like have this in-depth conversation about like the tortures of hell and like somebody has been like all the horrible things that like Kikanosuke's family, well not his family, but like his tribe and his village made him almost do to his sister, and then we're like, let's squish his little toe beans. Like, this game is so fucking weird. It's like all over the place, and I just, oh my god, it's so fucking funny. Oh my god, but I love these moments like this because it's like one boyfriend is petting other boyfriend, brushing him, and now other boyfriend comes in and is like, let me squish your paw pads. And like, look at him blushing and getting all the, like, this is, I can't wait for Goemon to come in here and then just be like, let's play ball, come on boy. Let me touch him, I'm begging you. Come on, yeah, please?
Sir, that'll be 1,000 Rio to touch them.
Inosuke, what do you think? Fine.
Look, we get to see his little foot!
Kikinosuke rolls over toward Yona and sticks his hand out. Oh. Don't get all excited over this. You better treat me to something tomorrow. Wow, I wouldn't have imagined that a wolf's paw pad feels like this. Oh my god, Goemon's coming in. Oh my god, I cannot wait. What the hell are you guys doing? Finally, Goemon joined us as well, sighing with an exasperated look on his face. Really? Because he looks kind of like he's looking at us all like, look at my adorable idiots. Because that's how I feel. Goemon! Kiku's pod pads. They're amazing. Kikinosuke, are you sure they're not bullying you? It feels weird since no one's afraid. Don't any of you think I'm creepy? I didn't know what he could have been thinking, but Kikinosuke looks away, his tail still wagging. It's not like you don't like this, right? I comb through his fur again, and Kikinosuke yawns even more widely than before. Koima comes in, and there's two of us brushing him and petting him, and another one squishing his toe beans, and he's like, this is bizarre. Okay, I'm really gonna sleep now. Since you guys like hanging out with you so much, you can carry me to bed. He knocked out right away.
Ugh, he went to sleep.
Well, I'm sure it won't be so bad with the three of you carrying him. Goemon gently petted Kikinosuke as he slept. See if he's doing it. He's like, oh, he's actually really soft, guys. All of our boyfriends petting the other one. Kikinosuke is like our adopted child. Like, I can't, like, his rat was cute and all, and he's adorable, but he's not for me because he's too adorable and baby. You know what I mean? But he's still our adopted child. Like, it's her boyfriend, so I'm okay with that. We've enjoyed a barbecue, the onsen, and now we're making a memory like this together. Right? This is the perfect man harem, is all I'm saying. I just wish we could stay like this forever. Me too, Oshichi. Okay, let's get Kiko to his room then. Yeah? Be careful. We're used to carrying him, so we'll be fine. Don't stay up too late and get to bed, my lady. Right. Good night, then.
Chief! Is something bothering you, meow?
No, I'm fine.
Well, you've been sighing this whole time.
I asked Tama a question as I stroked his fur. Hey, Tama? Which is more fun, the hell or the human realm?
Meow?
Oh, no, it's nothing. Forget what I said. Hell's more fun, of course. Let's go inside, then. Suddenly, Tama turned away from me. Tama? You're going out on a walk this late?
The redhead's been running a lot lately, meow. I need to work on my stamina too, meow.
He's like, I'm gonna go get some strange. This late?
It's better late at night as there are fewer people around, meow. I'll be out for a bit, meow. I'll see you later.
About 2 hours had passed. Day's almost about to end. How long is Tama going to be jogging for? Could he have gotten into an accident?
Chief! I've returned, meow!
Tama, I'm so glad you're safe.
Chief, you worry too much, meow. Not like I was in an accident or anything, meow.
Yeah, no more accidents for you, please.
I ran a lot, meow. I'm tired. Good night.
Tama ran off and jumped into his hammock. Good night, Tama. Sorry. I couldn't quite get to sleep that night. Wondered how long our lives here were going to last. If they were to last much at all. Even after closing my eyelids, that was all I could think about. We've already got 2 choices, so okay. I was like, we've already got 2 choices. I wonder if this is the end of the chapter. It absolutely is. Pips on the dice. Chapter 4. Ugh, who could it be so early in the morning? Sensei No needing you and Sharaku to go work at Hell Mansion. We all have to go work at Hell Mansion together. That's a theme now. Return back to Enma Palace immediately. What? From Daddy?
Mama, I'll be going back to Hell for a bit, so please let everyone else know. Have a safe trip!
Okay, well, eventually we're going to get there. Have to have.
Facey Enma has returned. What's the emergency?
Was there another escape? I needed to see my sweetie's adorable face. Huh? Her lovely, adorable, sweet little face. His voice is different every single time. I don't know. I can't get the man's voice down. I can't, but whatever. I suppose this will suffice.
I'll be off now.
Wait! Come on, take some time and relax. Did you really call me here just for that? Please don't send misleading messages like that. Well, I got a report from Tama that you were acting strangely, sweetie. Tama? He mentioned something about my sweetie asking if the hell or human realm was more fun. Which means his walk last night was... Did you think you'd be permitted to be infatuated... Oh, that's King Enma. I was like, did you think you'd be permitted to be infatuated with the human realm as King Enma's daughter and as a Hell Guardian? I'm very sorry. Just kidding. Daddy's in fact happy that my sweetie woke up to how fun the human realm is. I'll be leaving now. Come on, talk with your daddy a little more. Just for a little bit, okay? This is great, you know. Hearing you say this after condemning everything you learned about the humans in Hell Guardian school. I can't even every sentence his voice changed. I can't do it. I don't know what it is. He's just a man of many voices. He changes his voice as often as his little staff changes its finger position. You know what I mean? We should have done that. He gets a different accent every time, like, the hand changes. Like, oh, it looks like the peace sign, so now that's just like, oh, golly gee, okay, we'll do a Midwest. We'll do this voice then for you, eh? Like, woohoo, pick some applause. Now all that's left is, well, Daddy would be so happy if you fixed her hate for men, too. Good day, then. Hasn't my sweetie's little heart been captivated by anyone in the human realm? Even a little bit? Not at all. You're imagining things. You're imagining things, because not at all is a lie. You're imagining things. Yeah. From a lapse of judgment. Perhaps a tiny bit. Really? Who? Where is he and... Where's he from and what kind of guy is he? Daddy wants to meet him. It was a lapse of judgment and will not be happening again. Maybe Oshichi knows, huh? Meow. That's right. Great King, there is something I must ask you. Are you talking about the punishment I'm going to give that man who seduced you? That conversation is done. Not that, but... At some point, I will certainly have captured those escapees and returned them to Hell. Right, that's some great determination there. After that, what will happen? Will I finally become a real Hell Guardian? Don't beat around the bush. Just say you want to stay in the human realm. You saw right through me. Well... I'd be lonely without my sweetie beside me, but if you want to stay there, you certainly can. Really? You hate your daddy that much, huh? What? I don't have to put it that way, Father. I respect you, and I'll never forget the debt I owe you for adopting me as a transient. I love Hell too, although it's not quite accurate to say I was raised here. I'll always think of Enma Palace as my old home. Carmen, you hear that? My little sweetie just said something so nice! Meow. With that said, well, I've started becoming interested in the human realm. If you feel this way, you should do as you wish. Even after the current incident's handled, that doesn't mean another won't occur. I've been thinking we need to increase our presence within the human realm and build a headquarters we can trust in. So then... And also, in order to do that, you need to get your soul preservation certificate. If you were to disappear, all that'd be nothing but a transient dream. Right, of course. I promise I will. I expect much from you. Now go back and... Oh, I have a request for you from Takamura. It seems like he wants you to help out at Hell Mansion today. But once you get back to the human realm, head over there. I told you, I knew it. It was just via our father, he asked us. Understood. I'll take my leave then. Call me Daddy. We should have... What do you think, Carmen? I poured so much of my love into her, and now I'm tossed away. Fathers are such lonely creatures, aren't they? Have fun with that one. Meow! I've certainly come to understand the feelings of fathers in this world. I thought I'd seen it all. I guess I have more to learn. Well, a girl has the right to happiness. And this time, I hope she can find the man she loves. And that wish she was never granted during her life, I hope she can have it granted in her second. Interesting. It seems like he knows more about who we are than just transient with no memories or nothing. Like there's something. Like there was something there. Our wish was to, in our original life, was for Goemon to love us, and he wouldn't. Again, I think it's because he thinks that we were too good for him, but we probably died before like that could be clarified. So, unless it was just some random dude who rejected us, and he was like, "I was pining for you. If you had fallen in love with me, it would have been different." No, that could have been interesting too. Little triangle. Takamura's filled me in on the situation. It'd be an honor if you could help us, daughter of Enma. Oh, it's quite alright. I'm happy to be of help. Okay, well, if you can man the sales area over there, we have workers in the kitchen, so I hope you could cover the register. Understood. I'll do my best. Okay, let's get it done. Okay, wait, so we're not... Well, they all have to have a work uniform, so... Because that's one of the outfits you can put on them in the home screen, right? Because we had, like, Yona's Oni outfit that he was wearing at the pool, and you had Kikanosuke's, like, ghost outfit that he was wearing in the haunted house, so we have to work here with Sharuku. So, what's he gonna show up, and what's he wearing? After the supervisor for Hell Mansion left, I looked around. Hey, mister! I got a boyfriend with that water! Oh, no, he's here. Okay.
Oh, that's real nice. I wish you both happiness together.
I don't believe it. Of all the days.
By the way, how's that app going? Anything changed from before?
Huh? Well, I just got it, but it's kind of annoying. I'm just in it for the coupons. I started it because Jack recommended it, but I don't really believe in heaven or hell.
You know I'm from hell, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. But it's boring to think about what happens after you die, you know what I mean? She's like, I don't believe in heaven or hell, and I'm like, you just honestly weird in this world to say that.
Yeah, it's better you don't. If you're not using it, I'd say you should delete it.
You don't like things like that, mister? Nope. Really? I'll get rid of it then. Anything a hot man says. Look at that. Look at him worming his way in and making girls delete apps. Oh. Could it actually be he's stopping the spread of the app while getting information? Hey, excuse me. I read online you sell water that makes love come true.
There sure is. This enchanted water from the Sanzu River that can charm someone's heart to you is 2,000 yen a bottle.
Well, that part's still a scam, though. Oh, I'm so glad I found you. By the way, why is it water from the Sanzu River?
There's a legend in hell. When a woman dies, the one she loved will be waiting for her by the Sanzu River and carry her across it on his back.
Oh, wow. I've never heard of that story. It's so romantic. It's really effective. I recommend it. It is a scam, but everyone seems like they're enjoying themselves. A water that makes love come true. No, I know it's just the onsen water that's been cooled off. Maybe I'll buy 5 bottles. I have to get him back from that woman.
Uh-oh, sounds like some trouble.
Can I tell you what happened? I haven't been able to contact my boyfriend for 2 days. The last place he went to was that temple. Does she mean Kumonoi Temple? He's always liked older women, so it makes sense he was attracted to her.
Could you be talking about Shinobikini?
That's right. What do I do if she's his lover or something now? Let her go, cause he got his MILF. The cougar got him, girl. He dead.
Did he tell you he was going there?
He did? He just said he wanted to check it out.
I see. I'll try and keep a lookout too. You got a picture of your boyfriend?
Here, that's his face. Sharaku stares at the phone the woman showed him.
Got it. I'll teach him a lesson if I find him.
Thank you.
And by the way, something came up that I have to take care of right away, so I'm closing up. Here, these are on the house. I hope your boyfriend comes back to you.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, just tell everyone you know about my enchanted water.
I definitely will. Thanks so much. Sharaku quickly packs up his belongings and marches quickly this way. What? Did he notice I was here?
Hey, I see you over here looking at me. And that uniform looks great on you. Especially right around the waist. Very nice.
Thank you.
You heard all that just now, right? Let's get to the temple right away. I'll apologize to Takamura about leaving later.
I'll talk to the manager. Wait for me by the gate. We're gonna have to go. It's gonna be like, you have to come back and work, though, because he's gotta have a works at Hell Mansion outfit, and this ain't it. This is his normal fucking jumpsuit with hat outfit.
Now then.
It doesn't look like anything's wrong. Kumonoi Temple was the same as always. There were workers attending to their duties peacefully in their samue robes. Samue robes? Samue robes? Yeah, something like that. I'd like to look inside, but they already know what we look like. Oh, you're the woman from the other day. Oh, have you made a decision about serving Lady Shinobikini?
I'm her younger brother. I'm just worried about my sister. Is there any way we can talk directly with a woman named Shinobikini?
Oh, you're her family. Well, let me see. Please wait just a moment. Hey, what's with the little brother thing?
I can totally be your little adorable brother who's worried about his sister.
Seriously, though? You're trying that? Are you trying to... He's like,
did you want me to be rough with you? You want me to be gentle? You want me to
pretend to be your brother? Well, you really know what gets me. You pinned me against the wall, and now you're going to pretend to be my brother? Put on glasses next. If you put on glasses after that, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. He's like, I read your journal. I know what you do. No brother of mine sells scam water. What are you trying to do here?
It's much faster to talk directly with people and get a read on their faces.
Yours, daughter of Enma, is one that is yearning for love. No, now's not the time to be remembering something like that. Oh my, if it isn't the daughter of Enma and Sharaku Toshusai.
Some guy came here 2 days ago and never left. He's missing. Know about him?
So many men and women come here, so I can't quite say.
Can I look for him? If you got nothing to hide, you got no problem letting me in.
Sharaku!
If that sour-faced guy happens to chop me in half, get me back to the onsen.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm going to. No. I wouldn't cut down one of my own.
Huh?
Sharaku Toshusai. Oh! Or rather, Judobe Saito. I see you've lived quite a while in hell as well. Ooh, she just dished out his real motherfucking name. You knew it was going to come out when the lady was like, oh, Sharaku, oh, it's just a fake name. Nobody knows who he really is. Shinobikini knows who he really is. Judobe Saito. What? Huh? Sharaku? I always wished you would paint me, but unfortunately, that wish never came true. Why you? Sharaku doesn't look like himself. I wasn't aware that he knew her.
And Asaemon Yamada, who I just mentioned, fell in love with her during his lifetime.
If I remember, this man was the one who executed Sharaku, and Asaemon and her... Judobe. Yeah. You and I are on the same side.
What? Is there a fake of me running around somewhere? I don't think it's legal for two guys this handsome to be running around.
I was also executed by Asaemon. Right at Senjukotsugahara. Executed? What is she trying to do? Revealing that?
So why is a woman who was executed by Asaemon at Kotsugahara doing all this? Talk about wanting to save everyone. You trying to be everyone's spider thread now?
I must repay the heavenly realm, which saved me. So she's just going to keep pretending that she's following the ways of the heavenly realm? Judobe, you like helping people, don't you? Wouldn't you be better serving us than them? This was the first time I'd seen him like this. He was always spouting cynical, snide remarks whenever he opened his mouth, but then you wonder, like, well, because, like, Goemon was actually, like, fucking Japanese Robin Hood over there. Like, he might have killed people and stolen people shit, but wasn't he, like, stealing from the rich, giving to the poor? So, like, still thiefing, you know what I mean? But noble thiefing. And, like, what if, like, the people Sharaku killed were, like, bad people? I mean, you kind of assume, like, he's like, all the women I killed. Maybe they weren't all, well, maybe they all were, but who knows? Maybe they were all shady women who were, like, assaulting men, and he was like, no, that's not cool. We stand some equality up in here. Like, you know what I mean? You don't know. But, like, he does seem like, I mean, they're all fucking butterballs inside, right? And he likes taking care of, like, Tama, and she was like, maybe he's not being shady and whatever, and, like, doesn't mean he's not a whore. A flirty little whore. But, like, doesn't mean that maybe he wasn't trying to be better in his life, and then, like, if the people he murdered were, like, you know, same difference. You did something inappropriate, so I'm gonna stab you. Like, you know, that doesn't negate any other good thing you did. I mean, yes, in the sense of, you stabbed someone, so therefore you go to hell, but still, in a way, hell is negating all the other, like, the 99% of his life that he might have actually been better. You know what I mean? We just look at, you're in hell because you murdered people. And you're a whore, apparently. Like, perverse acts. We don't know what that means, but you know what I mean? So, but that's like 5% of your life, maybe. You know? What was the rest of the 95% of your life? You know? So. And besides, we all know what little fucking cinnamon buns they all are underneath, so. You don't want to join us? It was my turn to show how startled I was. What are you talking about? Sharaku would never betray us. Oh my god. What if he does? But what if it's all a ruse? He's thinking about it. Oh my. She never broke her smile. I felt as if she just claimed she could steal Sharaku away at any moment, and felt a sharp sensation of irritation running through me. I have a proposal. If you'll allow us in, we'd like to involve some others here. Invite some others here, wow. As someone has been reported missing, I cannot simply dismiss the matter. I love how civil you are. Her face didn't show any hint of hesitation. Then please let us know once you've gathered. I welcome you all from the bottom of my heart. What?
Hey, are you actually okay with that?
I didn't think she'd actually agree, but this is a good opportunity for us. I'll call the others. Hello, Goemon? We have a chance to be able to go inside Kumonoi Temple. Come right away. Next, I called Yona and then Kikanosuke as well.
Wait. Don't go putting them in danger.
What are you saying? I should put only you in danger then? If they'll actually let us all in, they won't try anything. And it'd be better to look inside if we had more people with us. If anyone gets cut into, we'll ask Kai-Ai to get that person home. Hey, my lady, Sharaku. You for real that we can go inside? Thanks for coming. You got here fast. It's noon. We were already together since we just finished eating. That's good timing, then. So, there's this man who's been reported missing. We want to try and find him. I knew I smelled something fishy. As a sailor boy, you would. Look, I still love his adorable little freckles. So precious. Hey, I want to look inside and see if Azami's in there, too. I don't mind, but don't forget why we're here in the first place. Let's go. No, you stay here. Goemon lightly pushes back on my shoulder. Huh? I'm coming with you. You have to tell Takamura if we don't come out. But don't be so worried. It's just a precaution. I love the fact that they all wear jumpsuits, but Goemon, because he doesn't have to. Technically, he is wearing a jumpsuit, if you see it. It's around his... He's wearing the lower half. The upper half, he's just like, I only have to wear half a jumpsuit. So he could have it undone and then just wear his upper body dressed however he wants. With jumpsuit pants on. Which is a little fucking ridiculous. It is like, I get it. You're prisoners in hell, you're wearing prisoner jumpsuits. But it's kind of like, it's almost like they should have, like... When they're hanging around at home... I mean, I guess they have to wear prisoner jumpsuits because they're not allowed to wear the silk triangles to just whatever, but it's just, it's weird. Prison jumpsuits. All wearing the same outfit. And Goemon's half wearing it. I'm worried for them and I feel bad. But we do need a lookout. If everyone were to disappear here. No, that would never happen. Alright. I can see anything bad that might be waiting for us with my ears, and I can sense. I think it's supposed to be sense, not see. Anything bad that might be waiting for us with my ears and nose. Just wait for us. Alright, I'm counting on you.
Okay, that's that then.
Everyone, please come back. Right as I let out a sigh. You, with the long black hair! The bad feeling rising, I look behind me. It's gonna be what's-his-face. Yep. Whoa, you really are a beauty. I had a hunch about you. This guy is really sketchy. You shouldn't be so friendly with me. I'm gonna have to call him Sketch, so that's his nickname. Okay, it's Sketch. And why now, of all times? Nice to meet you. My name's Satoru Ikari. I work at a talent production agency, Raijo Star. Ragio Star. It's so hard to say it that way. I always want the I to come before the J. Anyway. So, are you interested in being famous? No, of course you are. You're gonna be a star. I'm not interested in that at all. Aw, don't be like that. Hey, why don't we go for some tea? What? Why do you have that? Well, I don't mind being your slave. We love a dominatrix queen. Let's get you a costume made on special order. Something sexy and stunning. Wow, he's getting weirder as we go. But in any case, let's just talk first, yeah? I know a place that has some great cakes. Won't be able to stand this much longer. I have business to take care of, so goodbye. Wait! Huh, she's not here. I know she ran this way, though. Maybe she turned the corner over there. Please just take my card, my queen! I think I lost him. Ugh, come on! Just when I was starting to like the human realm, running into him is enough to make me hate it. He needs to get sent to hell soon and get parts of him bitten off. I think Azami would agree with that. Daughter of Enma, what are you doing here? Are you being chased by someone? Oh, you're from the other day. Ah! Oh, my word! I hadn't even told you my name! Oh. Oh, is this the same woman? Oh, okay, I don't know why I just all of a sudden changed from mature woman to Utsuda. Anyway. Ah! My word! I hadn't even told you my name! I'm Suda, a prisoner from the crushing hell. Crushing hell? That means she committed some kind of promiscuous sin? No, this habit of trying to pry into others' past isn't a good one. Hey, Otsuda, can I ask you something? Yes, of course. What is it? Otsuda, do you watch streams online? Do you know about the pardoning app? Otsuda, is there something you know about it? It can be anything. Would you please tell me? Sure, but I promise not to tell anyone else. She looked toward Komonoi Temple. I could tell she was searching for what words to use from her dark expression. It might not be the person I think it is, so just pretend it's some silly little story. That woman, Shinobikini, was an Oiran of Yoshiwara in the past. Okay, so that's how she knows. I'm just saying. Okay. Okay, did I just not earlier say that, like, fucking Sharaka was given Men of Yoshiwara, and, like, there you go. Her beauty made her so popular, and there were so many portraits made of her. That woman was bought by a head monk, and she simply left the red light district to enter the priesthood. What? That's what happened to her? A red light district means prostitution. A woman from a place like that became a nun? Well, Otsuda looks around her again and again. It didn't go so well. In the end, she killed that monk and was executed for it. Because you know what? That monk probably didn't buy her with the intention of, okay, we freed her and now you can live a life and you don't have to be like that anymore. He was probably like, hell yeah, I got myself a sex slave. Because I'm just saying, religion is pervy. Okay? That's why you don't sign your kids up to be altar boys, all right? Like, listen, it's not just the Catholic Church that's a little creepy, all right? Like, religion is just fucked up to begin with, all right? Okay? Also, what we've learned from this is men are scumbags. No wonder she hates men. They're all kind of pervy, gross fucks in this, okay? Fucking what? Okuni was like, I just wanted to dance, and then I had to have sex with creeps. Except for my husband, he was the only one who wouldn't touch me, only one that was nice, so he's the only reason why I didn't chop his dick off. And then I murdered the rest of those fuckers, and we're like, high five, girl. And Shinobikini was a prostitute. Okay, listen. We don't know her situation. Was she forced into it? Was it the only option for her? Whatevs, okay? And then she was probably, this monk was like, listen, you don't have to do that anymore. And she was like, woo! And he was like, you just have to bang me constantly. And she was like, fuck this shit! And then she probably went ham and killed him. And like, whatevs! And then Asaimon killed her and she's like, you know what? That's hot, bro. And then now she's in love with him for some reason. I don't know. But I'm just saying, she knows our boyfriend and he was a painting prostitute is all I'm saying. Wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised. He gives those vibes, so. And maybe he killed all the women that abused died. I mean, but, yeah. Komonoi Temple stands on the same place where she killed that monk. Oh, shit! Now that's nice. Okay. My goodness. I didn't have any words to reply with from the shock of what I just heard. It was information I never thought I would hear. I know, I like it. So I couldn't believe my eyes when that woman appeared a few years ago and built that temple. And on top of it, that spectacle she showed off a few days ago. One of the young men from my shop said he wanted to go, so I went with him. And that strange sight, I just felt like I was going to collapse. That woman isn't going to bring a curse upon Asakusa, is she? Oh, King Enma, please save us. She has to be plotting something. Oh dear, we like Otsuda. Okay. Otsuda, whatever. We like her. Thank you. It's very helpful. I'll talk to Father about this and we'll think of something to send you as a token of our gratitude for this. Really? Must I have some help? Oh, then would you mind letting me that nice looking man? Just once a week. I'm sorry that I can't do that. I can't do. She's like, could you Girl! If he wants to prostitute him out at your shop, that's fine, but like, girl! She's like, she used to be a prostitute and then a monk and she killed him and like, what the fuck? And then she's like, can you give me that guy? That's not how it works, lady! We like her, but she's definitely old-fashioned. She lived in a time where it was like, oh, well, like, I can just have him, right? You own him, you can give him to me. This is why poor Sharaku's got damage, okay? Because if we had this conversation, was like, oh, she was trying to buy you off me for like, he would literally lose his mind. Because he was probably forced to whore himself out. This was probably not like a choice. Like, I did it because I like it. I get late. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got some trauma, and that Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.